Hello, friends. Welcome to the Community Lab, where passion intertwines with purpose and profit. We're not merely weaving tales of hobbies becoming side gigs here. We're about crafting endeavors that deeply resonate and reward. Whether you're creating courses, guiding lives, or kickstarting a podcast journey, let's elevate together from being zealous dreamers to standout community leaders. Explore the balance between passion and profitability as we unwrap the tools and tactics we use to create, maintain, and grow our own profitable community. So, what's our pledge to you? To guide you from mere daydreaming to creating a vision that's both successful and meaningful, fostering authentic ties and a close-knit community. If you're fueled by passion, eyeing a new prosperous path, and curious about making community a pillar of your success, the Community Lab awaits. Join us and let's turn those visions into profitable ventures. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Community Lab podcast. I'm your host, Rachel. Friends, we've been on a break for about a month. It's summer break around here, and we decided what a better time to take a little breather after launching our first 20 episodes. And we were on vacation. Let's be honest. We were off in Montana in our family's happy place, hanging out for a couple weeks, recharging our batteries, and getting ready to come back and bring you all the goodness. So, I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up on the Community Lab podcast and in our community itself. If you're not already a member, head over, join. It's absolutely free. We have a free tier there. There's a paid tier as well, but we have a free tier. Come in, check it out, get some of the access that you want, resources in there, you name it, all the things are on there, all the goodies. But what we have coming up over the next 2 months is really exciting. We have been asked by Circle to host a masterclass in the Circle community all about event strategies, and we're so excited to do that on August 20th. We're going to be talking about all things events for the next 2 months here on the podcast. I know that events can be overwhelming and strategy and how to do what, when can be very challenging for our listeners. And so I want to make sure that we're giving you tons of content to help you get events on your content plan. So let's talk a little bit about a few housekeeping things that we have coming up. Number one, as of today, August 1st, when you're listening to this episode, you can now sign up for our 2-week challenge that launches on September 1st. This 2-week challenge is called the Event Edit. It's a 2-week journey designed to help you master the art of event planning without all the hassle. It's an absolutely free challenge. We have a little add-on there if you want to add on coaching and a bunch of resources we've created, and our event planner is in there. All those things are in there too, but the challenge itself is free. And it's 14 days beginning on September 1st. And you can head over now and get registered and get started in the community. And each day we'll be dropping a to-do with a little information from me on how to complete that item. So it's all hands-on, there's activities to do, and it's going to be absolutely beneficial if you've been considering events or if you've been doing events for a while and you really want to see that needle move on maybe engagement or signups, whatever that may be. That's what the Event Edit Challenge is all about. So head over to the show note, the website. You'll find all the information there. We can't wait to see you inside. Now, that's our big thing we have coming up. But in addition to that, we are going to be talking about events all the time in the community and helping folks really get together and build great event descriptions, create engaging visuals, help them navigate their events. So head into the community, sign up for the Event Edit. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see you in the doors. Now, let's talk about why you're here this week. The power of a workshop. Let's kick things off with why workshops are such a powerful tool for community growth. Workshops are more than just events, they're opportunities for engagement, learning, and connection. And those are three things that make our communities hum. So, why do workshops matter? Well, workshops are interactive sessions that bring members together for a common purpose. They're incredibly effective for several reasons. Number one, they are huge engagement boosters. Workshops provide a platform for active participation and real time interactions. They're not just about listening, they're about doing, which makes them super engaging. Workshops are also learning opportunities. They offer valuable content and skills that attract and retain members. People love to learn new things, and workshops are a great way to deliver that knowledge. I'm a total nerd. I constantly love to stay on the cutting edge of technology. I love to learn new ways that I can help my clients and my community grow. And that is why workshops are so important because they give the user an opportunity to implement new things into their business. And number three, workshops are a community builder for sure. Workshops create a sense of belonging and foster deep connections among their members. When people learn and grow together, they bond, they find common ground, and it's a way for them to feel seen within your community. Now, there's obviously a ton of benefits to hosting a workshop for your community. So I'm going to give you just a few. Number one, interactive learning. Members get hands on experience and immediate feedback, making the learning process more dynamic and effective. It's a great way to offer networking opportunities to your community. Workshops bring together encouraging collaboration and networking. This helps build a strong community where members can support each other and they add value. Offering workshops adds significant value to your community, making it more attractive to potential members. And it shows that you're interested in their growth and their success. You're invested in them as a community member. Now that we know why workshops are awesome, let's talk about how to plan and host them effectively. Planning is key to a successful workshop, and a little bit of prep goes a long way. Take it from me, I've been hosting workshops for over 2 decades now. Yes, I just aged myself. But there's a few steps I want to highlight to help you plan an effective workshop. So if you don't have pencil and paper and you're out walking about right now, come back and write these down later because they're super important. Or check the show note. I listed them in there for you too. Number one, identify your workshop's goals. It's so important. I have this running Google Doc whenever I lay out a podcast episode, a workshop, a resource, a freebie, anything. And the very top of it is below the title and the delivery date, I have a goal and what my call to action is. So, my goal and my call to action could be totally different things, obviously, but I like to have that at the top of every item of content that I'm producing. And a workshop is that. A workshop is a piece of content. And we know that creating content can feel overwhelming, but having a clear plan in place will really eliminate some of those fears you might be experiencing. Determine what you want to achieve with your workshop. Is it skill development, community bonding, or maybe both? Having clear goals helps you stay focused and measure success. Number two, choose relevant topics. Now, I know this seems like a really logical thing to do, but I can tell you that there are times where I've been in a community and suddenly there's this workshop that seems really interesting to me, but I kind of realized too, it doesn't really have anything to do with this community. So be cautious on what your topics are as well. Select topics that resonate with your community's interests and needs. You can gather ideas through polls or surveys, of course. This ensures that the content is relevant and engaging for your audience. Now, find the right speakers. We don't always have to be the person that's content creating. Invite knowledgeable and engaging speakers or experts who can provide valuable insights and keep the audience hooked. A great speaker can make or break a workshop. Truly, they can. Number 4, create an agenda. Set those expectations. Once you have those goals, creating an agenda is really simple. Outline the structure of your workshop, including time for presentations, Q&A sessions, and interactive activities. A well-planned agenda keeps things on track and ensures that all key points are covered. And number 5, promote your workshop. Use your community channels, social media, email, newsletters to spread the word, create buzz and excitement around the event to ensure good attendance. Okay, now I have a few tips for you for hosting an engaging workshop. And I want you, again, write these down. They're the secret sauce to having a very highly engaged, awesome workshop. Number 1, interactive elements. Incorporate polls, quizzes, breakout sessions to keep participants engaged and active. Interaction is key to keeping energy levels high. And I did a whole episode on breakout sessions already on the podcast. I think it was the last one we did. I think it's episode 20. Go back, check it out. I'm telling you how hosting breakout sessions can really be the catalyst to see true growth within your community. Q&A sessions, allocate time for questions and answers to address participants' queries and foster interaction. This makes the workshop more dynamic and responsiveness to attendees' needs. Number 3, follow-up activities. Provide resources, handouts, or recordings after the workshop to reinforce learning and keep the conversation going. This adds value and helps participants retain what they've learned. Use visual aids. Visual aids like slides, videos, infographics can make your content more engaging and easier to understand. And last but not least, feedback forms. At the end of the workshop, ask participants to fill out a feedback form. This will give you insights into what worked well and what could be improved for future workshops. All right, let's get to the juicy part. How to leverage workshops to grow your community. Workshops are a fantastic way to attract new members and deepen existing relationships. So here's a few strategies to help you do just that. Number 1, offer exclusive workshops for members. Create workshops that are exclusive to your community members. This adds value to your membership and encourages signups. Exclusive content makes members feel special and valued. Use workshops as lead magnets. This is a big one. I've been doing this for 2 decades, and I tell you what, friends, it works. Promote free workshops to attract potential members. Capture their information and follow up with a welcome email and community invitation. Free workshops can be a great way to showcase the value of your community to non-members. Collaborate with influencers or other experts. Partner with industry influencers to co-host workshops. Their audience will be exposed to your community, driving new membership. Influencer collaboration can significantly boost your reach and credibility. Number 4, showcase community success stories. This is a big one, guys. When people can see that they can too be successful, it really will give them that boost to move forward. Feature success stories from community members during workshops. This highlights the value of being part of your community and inspires others to join. Success stories can be powerful motivators. And record and repurpose the content. Record your workshops. Use the content for blog posts, social media snippets, and future training materials. This extends the reach and lifespan of your workshop content. Repurposing content ensures that it continues to add value long after the workshop is over. To ensure your workshops are hitting the mark, you need to measure their success, though. This helps you understand what's working and where you can improve. Because let's be honest, there's always going to be room for improvement. So, again, be mindful that you can always do probably a little bit better. And keep that in mind when you're creating your content. So, some key metrics to track attendance rates, obviously, right? Monitor the number of participants and compare it to your registration numbers. This gives you an idea of your workshop's reach and popularity. It will also help you determine timing for future workshops. And keep in mind that replay data is also important to be reviewing. Engagement levels. Track participants during the workshop through polls, Q&A sessions, and chat activities. High engagement levels indicates that your content is really resonating with the audience. Number 3, feedback and surveys. Collect feedback from attendees through surveys to understand their experience and gather suggestions for improvement. Feedback is crucial for continuous improvement. And number 4, conversion rates. Measure how many workshop participants join your community or sign up for your paid membership or your next challenge or cohort, whatever it might be. This shows the direct impact of your workshops on community growth. Now, you want to analyze the data and feedback to identify trends and areas for improvement. And you want to identify areas where you were a rock star and double down on them next time. Use these insights to make your future workshops even better. Continuous improvement is key to keeping your workshops relevant and valuable. Okay, I've got 5 bonus tips to creating engaging workshops before I let you go today, friends. Number 1, incorporate storytelling. Use stories to illustrate key points and keep the audience engaged. Personal anecdotes and success stories can make your content more relatable and memorable. I love to give examples of past clients or current clients. It really can showcase what you are able to do as a community host. Break up long sessions. Long sessions can be trying. Break them up into shorter segments with breaks in between to keep energy levels high and prevent fatigue. Encourage peer learning. Facilitate group activities where participants can learn from each other. Peer learning can be incredibly powerful and adds a collaborative element to your workshop. It also takes some pressure off of you as the workshop host. Use technology wisely. Leverage tools like virtual whiteboards, breakout rooms, and interactive polls to enhance the online workshop experience. And I know we don't have a lot of those features necessarily in Circle right now. They're not native there, but there's a million workarounds to make those things happen. These tools can make your workshop more interactive and engaging. And this one is my number 1 tip: create a follow up plan. Don't let the connection end when the workshop does. Create a follow up plan to keep the conversation going. This could include additional resources, further reading, or a follow up session. Let's wrap up today's discussion. We explored the power of workshops, from planning and hosting to leveraging them for community growth and measuring their success. Workshops are a fantastic way to encourage your community, provide value, and attract new members. Now, it's your turn to start planning your next workshop. Apply these strategies and watch your circle community flourish. And don't forget to share your workshop success stories with us. Head over to the community, pop into the community lounge, chat about your upcoming workshops, showcase them. Maybe some of our members will want to attend. And don't forget to sign up for the free challenge, the event edit. It's going to really move the needle for you. Like I said, if you're new to event planning, it's going to be awesome. If you've been doing it for a long time and you're feeling a little stagnant or stale, it's a really great refresher for you too. All right, friends, until next week, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. It's so great to be back in your ears. And if you're watching this on YouTube, this is our first video podcast. We have decided to start recording the video. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I've been recording the video the whole time, but I typically look homeless and decided, I don't know if anybody wants to see that. So I brushed my hair today just for you. All right, friends. See you next week. Same time, same place. Bye.